Welcome back to another video. This is Ari from Small World Marketing. In this video, we're going to continue on to actually editing the website itself. So first thing I want to do is come to Pages, and from here I'm going to scroll down to the page that I want to edit. Okay, so let's say it's the home page that I'm interested in. Okay, from here you want to click on Edit with Elementor. Okay, not the edit button, but the edit with Elementor. What happens if you click on edit? Let's do it. It's going to open up the native page builder within WordPress itself, which is called the Gutenberg builder. And from here, as you can see, there is really nothing visible. Okay, so in order to fix this and go to the actual page itself, we're going to click on Edit with Elementor, which is what we should have done from the previous page. So we'll go ahead and click on that now. No problem, leave the site. And it'll take me to this loading screen right there. Perfect, okay. Now, don't be intimidated. I'm going to walk you through the different things on the screen right now. So at first glance, on the left side, you can see that there is a type of a search widget and a list of elements. Okay, elements are basically things that you can drag and drop onto your page, and you'll be able to then make changes. So let's say if I want to add a new title right here, okay, I would just click on the title, drag it, drop it right there, and I've got new title right there. From the style tab, you can do things like changing the color. Under the typography tab, you can do things like changing the size, changing the font, and other types of things like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete that by right-clicking and coming down here to the delete button. Okay, so that is what the elements section looks like. You're welcome to go through it and find the different things that are available. There's images, videos, buttons, and so on and so forth, which I will talk about in a separate video. Okay, up at the top here, you have the site settings. Okay, if I click on that, let's open that up. You can see things like global colors, global fonts, typography, buttons, etc. For the most part, you're not going to want to comment to any of this. If you change a global color, it might change every instance of that color across the entire website if it's been set up that way. So for example, this blue right here is a global color for the website I've built. So if I change that in these settings to pink, it's going to change every single blue that you see to pink. As long as it's, like a button or something editable like that. Okay. And here you got the structure. Oops, let me just hit the X button, close out of this. Okay, here you have the structure, which is actually already open in this section here. This structure is basically like a table of contents. It's just a way to navigate to the different sections that you have. Just a bit of a shortcut to help you go there. You can rename it and do all those types of things as well. Or you can just use it to help you find or quickly navigate to the different sections on your website. Here we have just like recently opened pages. You're not going to have to touch that. We have page settings here, which again, you're not going to have to touch at all. It does have certain things like the page layout and, body background and these types of things, which again, don't want to touch that. And here we have the ability to switch from desktop view to tablet view to then mobile view. Okay, and this comes in handy when you are trying to mobile optimize your website and you want your website to look a certain way on a mobile phone. You would swap into this section here, and then you would start to make your edits. Interesting fact, when you are making edits on a mobile view, for example, you'll see a little mobile icon there, which tells you that whichever changes you make here on mobile view is not going to be reflected on the tablet and the desktop. Meaning if you want to, for example, make this font very small on a mobile phone, but you want it to stay big on a computer, okay, you could do that and it's not going to affect it. But obviously we don't want to do that. So let me just undo that change there. And here we got a what's new button. Doesn't affect you. That's just news with the actual Elementor page builder. A little preview button and a publish or save as draft. Okay. So I guess in a normal world, if you have made changes that you are happy with, maybe there was a typo, or maybe I just wanted to say, instead of enhance, I want to say improve your home. I would just go ahead and click the publish button. And from there, after a few seconds of swirling, it would go gray. And that means that your new updates have been published and it is visible on the internet. Okay. So this is a quick overview of the overall Elementor page editor.